Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So shall we address the elephant in the room? I got my hair done and I used to have red years ago. Like when my husband and I first met, I had red hair, but it was like this. Like this was on my head. It was really, really bright. So I really wanted to put red back in it. So we just did darker roots. Because my hair grows really fast and I just didn't want to deal with it, so we did the darker roots and then a little bit of a more subtle red, but I love it. I'm so happy with it. And anyways, today's video we're going to be talking about cinnamon and how this spice can help you in your garden and with your houseplants. Oh, you guys like my shirt? It says respect your mother and each other. Get it, Mother Earth? Anyway, let's just jump right into the video. So the first thing is that cinnamon is a natural fungicide and it really helps with preventing the damping off disease that affects mostly seedlings. So I have my cilantro seedlings here, and as you guys can see, you just sprinkle the cinnamon on top of the soil and it helps prevent the fungus that causes the dampening disease to grow. So cinnamon helps prevent the fungus that causes this, and then it also helps prevent slime mold and then from mushrooms growing in your outdoor containers as well. So cinnamon can treat plant wounds. So if you get a little overzealous with your shears or you accidentally snip a part of your plant that you didn't want to, you can just sprinkle some cinnamon on the wound and it's going to encourage the plant to not only heal itself, but it's going to prevent fungal infections because, as I stated, it's a natural fungicide. So the third thing that cinnamon helps with is that it deters mosquitoes. And we all hate those gnarly little guys in the summertime, okay? So cinnamon helps with that. So you can just sprinkle it around your garden area or outdoor area that you're at, and the mosquitoes don't like the scent, so they won't go near you. So this combined with citronella in a diffuser or something outdoors in the summertime and you're all set. So the next thing is going to be that it helps prevent pests. So there are a few pests specifically that it helps with, and one of them is fungus gnats. So as with you do with the seedlings, in order to prevent damping off disease, you just sprinkle it onto the tops of your soil, just like this. Just sprinkle it right on top there. And what sprinkling it on the soil does is it eats away at any of the fungus that fungus gnats like to feed on, so therefore you don't have to worry about having a fungus gnat infestation when you sprinkle cinnamon on top of your plants. It also works with deterring ants. It's not going to kill any ants that you already have inside your house. It's just going to deter them from going anywhere near your plants. So you could just go ahead and sprinkle some around the perimeter of wherever your plants are, or you could sprinkle them in the perimeter of your doorways or wherever you find that the ants are coming in. Just go ahead and sprinkle it there, and then it'll deter those plants from entering. And the last pest that cinnamon helps with are aphids or spider mites. So if you are beginning to have an aphid or spider mite infestation, along with doing other precautions to treat your plants, you can also treat it with some cinnamon spray. And basically you just take some cinnamon with some hot water, put it together in a spray bottle, and you spray the plant top to bottom and the soil, and it will further help with treating your plant against spider mites and aphids. The next thing that cinnamon helps with is rooting. It actually has properties in it that encourage plants to root. So all you do is you take your cutting, dampen it, and then you dip it in some cinnamon, let it sit a few minutes, and then put it straight in water or fresh soil, and it'll encourage your plant to root much quicker. And so the last thing is that cinnamon helps deter furry pests. This is going to be more so for your outdoor garden. And you just sprinkle cinnamon on the perimeter of your garden, and it'll help deter squirrels, rabbits, mice, rats, and even moles as well. What it does is that since cinnamon has such a strong scent to it, the animals that are lower to the ground, as the ones that I've mentioned, are going to be more sensitive to it. It'll get in their mucous membranes and irritate them. It doesn't cause them harm in any way, so you're not harming the animals. Please don't come for me. No animals are being harmed in this cinnamon sprinkling process. Okay? It won't harm the animal, it'll just irritate them a little bit and it'll deter them away from your garden area. And that's it, guys. Those are all my tips for using cinnamon in your garden and for your houseplants. And I will include a recipe in the description box below of a cinnamon spray that you can use for your foliage. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.